I love you too. Folks, I'm Francesca Hong, and it is an honor to be running to be your next governor. First, I have to thank Hasan and Congressman Omar. And let's give it up again for Malik, 99, the producer, and Emmett James. And y'all, please look around. This is beautiful. This is powerful. And I want to thank each of you for being here today. I stand before you all as a proud daughter of immigrants. My parents are here, by the way. My parents chose Wisconsin. They chose to follow their ambition because they knew that this state could be a state of possibilities. And now I am a daughter of Wisconsin. And shout out to all my single moms, because I am a proud single mom. And I will always be a proud service industry worker. And because that helps me to remember that I am not a politician first. I am a public servant for the people. And it's an honor to be a public servant in the state where kindergarten was born. This is the state where sewer socialism and Social Security was born. And in the city of sewer socialism, this is where we showed the world that government can and must be a force of good to help everyone live a life of dignity. And this is why I'm proud to be a democratic socialist. Wisconsin is the state where the people before us who imagined a better world, like Val Phillips and Fighting Bob LaFollette, you know, they were told they were unreasonable and impractical. These folks were told to wait for change, but they didn't, because they knew that incrementalism is irresponsible. And that the people should have a say in the change that we want and not be told when we can have it. And we know that possibility is bound only by our ambition. And we ask ourselves, and we must ask of others, if we are going to be strong enough together to actually meet this moment with the demands that carry dangerous and desperate times. We have to learn from our past. You know, Democrats had the trifecta in 2010. And it wasn't only them that got complacent, but the people did too. And then with complacency came defeat, because we didn't we didn't really see a better Wisconsin enough to fight for it. And when we actually help people feel like they belong, that's when it's easier for us to help them feel like they actually can believe. And you better believe a bunch of people across this state are believing in our movement. We are fighting for permanent affordability. Because that word shouldn't just be thrown around like a slogan, but we need to enshrine it as a practice. And I'm doing so because folks all across our state are sharing stories of healthcare costs going up, of public schools potentially turning off the lights, of elders not being able to age with dignity because we have corporate corruption buying up our nursing homes, where folks are seeing politicians selling out our natural resources. And Clinton didn't make it better. And folks are telling us they're tired of the same old campaigns and politics that are often fed to us by too many consultants and focus groups. And now we are going to be building a new type of politics together. I am the only candidate right now that is calling for a moratorium on a data center constructions. And that means we're fighting big tech and that we're standing up to the people who are complicit in upholding the billionaires too, because we will not meekly accept the sellout of Wisconsin. I am the only candidate in this race with an actual plan for free childcare and fully funded schools where our teachers can make a living wage and more. And I assure you, I will be fighting to protect every single Wisconsinite, because I'm the only candidate in this race who will meet ICE with the force and fury required to keep us all safe. So when we are actually a campaign that runs on issues, this is actually what is bringing people together. I want us to think about what a truly multiracial, multi-demographic, multi-ethnic, multi-faith coalition looks like, because that's how we are actually going to uphold the democracy we each deserve. Because I want to acknowledge, I want to let you know that I see you, that you are right when you feel like you're being screwed over. But we fight back when we know a better world is possible. And that we as everyday working class folks, we are the many, and we're going to be defeating that big money. I never thought that I could be on a stage like this, fighting to be your next governor. But it is all of you and folks across this state who helped me reimagine better, even when it continues to be harder, because yeah, they're coming out with the attacks, but guess what? We're winning not only on the issues, but because we're acknowledging that all Wisconsinites work hard. All Wisconsinites want to be able to care for themselves and their families. All Wisconsinites deserve better. If we don't build the power and organize the people required to actually deliver a better Wisconsin, if we don't give folks something to believe in, we're gonna go back to fighting for survival every day. But what if we had a politics and elected officials who organize with us, who are fighting alongside us, who then we can trust will actually be fighting for us? And I assure you that will be an executive like me. And where we can continue to do this, we have now over 7,000 people who have signed up to volunteer with our campaign. And they are showing me, and folks aren't just, I mean, this is great. We should all be rallying a lot more, but folks aren't just showing up to the rallies or to the protests. They are seeing the value and the power of mutual aid, of coming together to make sure your neighbor is cared for. We're seeing repair cafes and people gathering in bowling alleys, that because more of us actually want to fight for, yes, our neighbors, but the neighbor we may never meet. I think that we are showing not just Wisconsin, but the world what it looks like when working class people can come together to reclaim our power. Because all that organizing, getting and growing community, that is part of resistance. When we feel joy, when we care about our neighbors, when we build community, that is what is truly fighting back against fascism, because they don't want us to dream. They don't even want us to get along. They don't want us to see one another for who we are. But when we each do that as individuals and as a community, that's when we win. Resistance demands a vision in which regular people of all ages, races, genders, and faith are included, well respected for and cared for. And our money and our power cannot be given away to the wealthy, but driven towards the things that make each and every one of our lives better. We will defeat Donald Trump and drive a stake through the heart of fascism. We drive that stake through the heart of fascism, not with rhetoric, but by demanding and winning change at the speed and scale that actually matches the struggles of ordinary people's lives. And this multi-generational change I'm talking about, it's happening in Portage County, it's happening in Dunn County, it's happening in Dane County. I can't tell you how so many of our Democratic County Party folks, when we show up with our coalition of Democratic Socialists, of new voters, of voters who haven't voted for years, this type of coalition building, it's making people excited. We're fighting. We're actually taking on one of the most important battles, and that's one of apathy and disillusionment. When people want to fight for something together, when they see something they believe in and they start to believe in one another, I think the Dems are gonna have to write a new playbook here. But I want us all as working class people to know that regardless of where your political home may be or how you identify, this is the moment where we must convey and win power for the majority, and that's working class people. I am going to need each and every one of you to stand united as we continue to fight forward. Because in crises like these, diminishing our ambition is irresponsible. But we provide the other antidote that we need by being radically welcoming of all those who are joining our movement, and even some who might not quite be ready yet. But the stronger our coalition, our coalition gets stronger when we actually embrace our differences and diversity in thought too. Because people have felt very left behind for too long. And with our movement, we actually have an opportunity now to make sure that everyone feels that they live in a Wisconsin that belongs to them. So we will reject the cynicism and cruelty of the present for a greater imagination of the future. A future that can only be won if we ask those to fight with us, to see themselves in our vision. Folks, we can make better possible. We must make better possible, and together we will make better possible. My name is Francesca Hong, and it would be an honor to be your next governor. Thank you so much.